So you're eating better, drinking more water, cutting out the sugar, and still you feel tired, bloated, irritable, or stuck in pain. What if I told you the real reason you're not healing might be hiding in plain sight, y'all? Inflammation. In today's episode, I'm breaking down what inflammation actually is and how it could secretly be fueling your hormone chaos. And 3 everyday root causes you may not even realize that are keeping you stuck. Because I can't tell you why you might be stuck, and I'll give you some help. But before we dive into this episode, you already know what time it is. Vibe with me, y'all.
Welcome to the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach, Jovonnie, and I know exactly what you probably have been told, and it's all about those healthy habits, and yet you still feel off. You still don't feel like your vibrant, most energetic self. So this episode is for YOU. But before we dive too into the episode, make sure you are subscribed to the Wellness with Jovonnie YouTube channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and drop vibe in the chat to let me know that you've already submitted to the subscribe vibes. And if you listen on your favorite podcast distribution platform, make sure you give the show a rating. All right, so here we go, y'all. You may be feeling like I'm eating the salads, I'm drinking the juice, I cut out the gluten, and I still feel bloated, imbalanced, exhausted, inflamed. And it's likely because the root cause hasn't been addressed. And the root cause is in nearly every hormone-related condition. It's inflammation, y'all. What is inflammation, healthy habits and lifestyle coach Jovonnie? Well, let's break it down real quick. So inflammation is your body's alarm system. When it's temporary, like when you get a cold or a cut, it's helpful. It kind of lets you know, everything's okay. It's like a healing army, your body's healing army. But then when your alarm never goes off, it stays on all the time. You're constantly under stress. You're eating foods your body is sensitive to, or you're not sleeping well, your body stays inflamed. And let's be real with it, y'all. When you think about functional nutrition, they're just some foods, even though they're fruits and vegetables, that still your body doesn't respond well to. And it takes it to a deeper level of this thing called functional nutrition and really getting to understand and know your body. But when your body is inflamed, your hormones will stay out of balance. Your cycle gets heavier. Your mood swings are harder. And I'm not just talking about the swinging of the bat to hit the baseball, the softball out of the park, but those emotional mood swings. And then you're gaining this weight, feeling anxious, and then your energy tanks. It's as if you're never energized enough. And so you might be asking why inflammation equals hormone chaos. They're two different things. Well, when your inflammation is high, then your liver can't detoxify estrogen efficiently. Estrogen is a hormone. Your cortisol, that stress hormone, it stays elevated. Your insulin becomes resistant. Hello to my PCOS posse. Where my polycystic ovary syndrome people at? Your progesterone can't do her calming work. It can't calm down. And then your nervous system stays in fight or flight. This creates that hormone chaos that I was telling you about, when everything just feels off and your body just won't cooperate. And so now we're going to talk about those 3 root causes that you might be ignoring. The stuff that is fueling your inflammation every single day, no matter how hard you're working to get better, heal, and do those healthy habits. This could be keeping you stuck. Number 1, suppress stress and survival mode. The I'm fine, I'm just tired, it's just how my body is. Work is stressing me out, but it's just work. How can I not work? Because I got to pay the bills. My spouse stresses me out, but you know, that's how relationships are. I'm going to be stressed out with my partner or my spouse. My kids are stressing me out, how they're living their life or not living their life, what they're going through, what decisions they're making. But you know, that's just my kids. That's just me being parenting. Does any of this sound familiar? Most women live in survival mode. They don't visit, they live in survival mode. And chronic stress is inflammatory. It raises your cortisol, disrupts digestion, and increases your cravings and signals your body that, yo, I am not safe. I understand this is your norm, but I am not safe. This isn't helping. The issues that you're experiencing, the signals that I'm telling you and giving you in your body that you do not like, it's because I am not safe. What to do instead? Start your day with grounding and maybe not scrolling or jumping straight out of bed, starting your day just hitting with tasks. So maybe 2 to 5 minutes of breath work, deep breathing. Do a guided meditation. Just make sure it doesn't guide you back to sleep. All right. Let your body feel safe enough to really start healing. You could also journal. You could pray if that's a practice that you enjoy. But this is my question I want to ask you. When was the last time you slowed down without guilt? When was the last time you slowed down without guilt? All right, so number one was what? Right, suppressing stress and staying in survival mode. So now number two, skipping meals or under eating. So not eating enough or going too long without meals tells your body we're not safe. The stress told your body we're not safe. Now skipping meals and under eating, we're not safe. And you're probably saying, okay, well, I am busy. I don't have time to eat. Well, the things that you do have time for, do you have time to be eating while you're doing them? Do you have time to eat in transition of going to the next task or the thing on your to-do list? And I've been there. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I've been there too when I'm doing one task after the other. Work day into the after school day, and I just never took time to eat because I had so much I needed to get done. You're keeping your body in an unsafe space when you're not allowing it to get the nourishment it deserves. All right. This spikes stress hormones and crashes your blood sugar, leading to more inflammation and more hormonal confusion. So what I want you to do instead, or I suggest you to do instead, is fuel your body every 3 to 4 hours with real nourishing meals. And you can balance protein, fat, and fiber to give your hormones what they need to stabilize. And if you're saying, I really don't know exactly what forms of protein and fiber to get, I need a little help. Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie, and I got you. So in the show notes, there's a link to a plant-based alternative guide where it really breaks down nutritional benefits of different food groups to help you with healthy swaps to create that empowered plate. So you might be saying, I don't know where to get the healthy fats, the healthy proteins, the good sources of fiber. And so I broke it all down with you in a whole guide. And then I also gave you recipes, juice recipes, smoothie recipes, all these good things. If you want to check it out at the time of this recording, it is in the show notes, the plant-based alternative guide to help you with that. And so my question for you now is, are you feeding your body like it's worth healing? Are you feeding your body like it's worth healing? And while you're thinking and reflecting on that question, think about, are the decisions you're making today good for your future self? Will your future self be grateful for the decisions that you're making today? So number two, skipping meals or under eating. Number three, emotional suppression and disconnection from the body. Pain ignored is pain amplified. I'm going to run it back one more time. Pain ignored is pain amplified. Y'all, your body's symptoms are communication. They are not punishment. So when you avoid how you feel, numb out, or dismiss your intuition, your nervous system, it stays in chaos. And that chaos triggers inflammation over and over again. over and over again. So what I want you to do instead is I want you to create space to feel, journal, move, cry, speak up. Healing isn't just what you eat, it's what you release. I'm going to run it back. Healing is not just what you eat, it's what you release. Y'all, what have you been holding on in that body of yours that you just been carrying that needs to be released? Simple way of asking, what have you been holding in that your body might be trying to carry for you? And it doesn't need to carry. It needs to be released. So right now, at the time of this recording, I am hosting a root cause challenge. If this episode has helped you realize that you haven't really addressed the symptoms, maybe you tried addressing the symptoms by eating the salad, moving more, cutting back on sodas or certain sugars and foods, but you haven't really addressed the source, you have the opportunity to join me for 5 days doing simple shifts inside of the root cause challenge. Every day we'll be exploring the root cause of your inflammation and hormonal chaos, and then we'll start exploring small steps that are powerful for you to start changing your life. It's all about your mindset, y'all. Making sure that you're truly ready to shift your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs about your life. When you start addressing your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs, they start shifting your behaviors. And when your behaviors are shifted, you start creating this reality of a healthy lifestyle because you're showing up and caring for you every single day. And so this is not about perfection. This is about awareness of you and your body and how your lifestyle looks right now, but also support as well as action. You have to take action. You have to show up for these 5 one-on-one calls to prioritize you. All right. This is where you start to align with your true healing journey. And it's not going to look like mine because my life doesn't look like your life, but it's your healing, it's your journey, and I want you to own this experience, and I want you to get to the root cause so you're making empowered decisions every single day. The LINK is in the show notes. I'll be guiding you live, and I can't wait to support you on this journey, and I'm really excited about this experience to support each and every one of you that are ready for the one-on-one root cause challenge. All right, so here we go. Y'all have the 3 shifts that I need you to take if you are now aware of what might be causing your inflammation and keeping you stuck. So I want you to know that you are not broken. You are not lazy, and you're definitely not too late to heal. Healing is a journey, not a destination. So you are simply inflamed and unaware of what's going on beneath the surface. But now you know. And when you know, you get to choose. When you know, you get to choose. So start with one breath, one meal, one decision to listen to your body, not override it. All right. And remember, you are the healer you have been waiting for. I'll say it a little louder for my people a little further away. You are the healer that you've been waiting for. You are not stuck. You are supported, and your healing starts now. Y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie, host of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. And I help those with endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovary syndrome, and fibroids reduce pain, eliminate distress, and minimize irregular or heavy periods through my M to the 3rd degree healing empowerment formula, mindset, mindful eating, and movement. All a part of my signature framework, the Empowered Vibration Method. Y'all, thanks for vibing with me.